What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with a very quick beginner lesson for Good Good Father by Chris Tomlin. Guys, the very first thing that you need to know for Good Good Father is that you need a capo on 2nd fret. The next thing that you want to know for Good Good Father is the 6 chords we need to play this song. The first one is G, the next one is C, the next one is G over B, the next one is E minor, the next one is A minor, and the last one is going to be D. The next thing we need to know is our strum pattern. So for our strum pattern, what we're doing is down, down, up, twice for each chord. So with our G as an example, slowly, and then I'll show you fast, G slowly will look like this. Now about full speed, it'll look more like this. Now guys, I forgot to mention it, but I will have chord charts in the comments below for any of those of you who need them. But we're going to start with this G. Now this first G we're going to hang out on this G chord forever. And you probably, even if you're not really familiar with guitar, you can tell that that first guitar chord just hangs out on there for such a long time. So we're going to start with this G chord. I'm going to show you all a technique to kind of get that sound that he has, So that's all within a G chord. So it sounds really complicated and cool and stuff, but it's all just real simple within a G chord. So we're gonna start with our G chord. Like I said, chord chart in the comments below if you need it. What we're gonna do, as opposed to our regular G, is we're gonna take our ring finger off and we're gonna take our pointer finger off. So all we have left is our pinky and our middle finger on 3rd fret of both of the E's. So we're gonna play twice through our strum pattern with just that. And then we're going to do once through our strum pattern with our pointer finger on 1st fret of the B. And then once through our strum pattern with ring finger on 3rd fret of the B. And we're going to repeat that throughout the verse. So the way that our chords are going to break down for our verse is going to be G 8 times total through that strum pattern. So down, down, up, down, twice per chord. So that 8 times with the G. So a total of playing through that G 16 times through that strum pattern. And like I said, how we're gonna do that is each 3rd and 4th time we go through that down, down, up, down, we're gonna go. So you'll have 4 times through that. And then we're gonna go to a C chord. And then we're gonna go to our G over B. And then we're gonna go to A minor. And then we're going to go to D. And everything but that G chord will just play with the standard, like I said, down, down, up, twice per each one of those chords, except for the G chord. The G chord stays on there for 8 times through that. So guys, this song isn't hard. It's just kind of long and a lot to remember, especially because of this long, drawn-out G chord that takes forever. So I'm going to show you what this verse looks like, and everything after the verse is pretty easy. So here's our verse. Switch to C, G over B, A minor, and then D. Let that ring out into chorus. Now our chords for chorus are going to be real simple. It's just 4 chords. We're just going to have C, G, A minor, and D. And we're just going to repeat those. The first chorus, I believe, is twice through, and then we kind of go through, you know, he adds and doubles up on that a couple of times. So just kind of pay attention to how long you're staying on the chorus, but it's just going to repeat those 4 chords in a row until the end of the chorus. So one time through that, same thing, strum pattern twice per chord. And if you want, you can kind of throw in some of that little fancy stuff down there with the D. Again, that's stuff you can ask me about in the comments if you're interested in it, but it's just, all you're doing is just adding little notes in there just to kind of give it a little bit of texture. And guys, the very last thing you need to know for Good Good Father is how we're going to go through the bridge. Now, the bridge is relatively simple. It's just two little chord progressions that we're going to alternate between. So our first chord progression, same strum pattern by the way, is going to be C, E minor, A minor, and G. That's our first chord progression. The next chord progression is going to be C, E minor, and D, and we're going to stay on that D for 2 full counts. And we're just going to alternate between those 2 chord progressions. So when you put that all together, it'll look about like this. And guys, that is everything that you need to know to play Good Good Father by Chris Tomlin. Like I said, there's a few little cool things and techniques that you can throw in there to add, and if you're interested in some more of those, I kind of broke a couple of them down, but if you're interested in more of those, hit me up in the comments and I'll kind of explain a little bit of those extra little things that he throws in there to add a little bit of a layer on top of those chords. But you can absolutely play this with just the chords and it'll sound beautiful. As always, guys, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments below. I'm usually pretty quick getting back to those, and if this video helped you out, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I have about 345 other guitar and ukulele lessons on this channel, and I usually try to post about 3 to 5 new ones every week. So if you're learning guitar or ukulele, this is the perfect channel for you to check out. Guys, I hope you have a blast playing Good Good Father. It's such a beautiful worship song, and I will see y'all very soon.